Check. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Check. Let me know if y'all can hear me. What's going on, Raphael? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? It's been a long time since I've been on a multi-stream. I usually do lives. I usually do lives at in the car. I've been doing car lives, so I'm trying to get back to multicasting. I do hope all is well. God bless you guys. God bless you guys and gals and everything. Hold on, let me fix some stuff. You gotta edit so much stuff. There we go. Fixed it. Let me see if I can fix something. I hope y'all doing well. What's going on, Raphael? Say public. Let me know if y'all can see this on Facebook. Yeah, it's definitely been a long time since I've been on this. Okay, I'm assuming everything is okay. Um, like I said, what's going on, everybody? This is Chris Classic. I am honestly just wanted to talk about wrestling for a bit, and also like I'm like cleaning the whole studio, and I did want to speak about a few things. If you guys have topics that you would like me to speak about, that is cool. Like I said, I'm just trying to make sure I got this site good because, like I said, I don't do StreamYard anymore because StreamYard wants like a lot of money. It's a lot more money than I would want to give StreamYard. Um, Now I have this other site. Still trying to get used to it or whatever like that. Like I said, with Facebook, with the privacy, it's looking like it's very confusing to fix. I'm going to try to see if I can fix it. It does say it is public, so I'm gonna take the word on that. But what's going on, y'all? Like I said, I'm definitely cleaning up the studio, trying to do more stuff and try to have more proper etiquette. So you probably won't see much like this anymore. I'm definitely gonna check to see if this is on Facebook. It does seem like I am on.
You know the video?
Yeah, I'm live. What's up?
No, you know where the back of the charger is?
Nah, I haven't seen it. Yep. So I will say this: whoever is on Facebook, if y'all do see this, let me know. If or not, what's going on, y'all? Um, like I said, I am definitely trying to test to make sure this works. Cause like I said, I do want to get back to interviewing wrestlers and talking about certain things. So, what's going on, Raphael? There's two people. So like I said, if you're on Facebook, please let me know if y'all see this. If y'all can even comment on this. Like I said, I'm trying to get used to this thing again. This is what happens when you just do car vlogs a lot because you become like very busy with a whole bunch of other things that's going on. So I do want to make sure everything is great. As I'm getting emails from AOL right now. This is definitely a little different. Yeah, like I said, y'all gonna rock with me. Let's see if I can definitely try to fix it. But yeah, welcome to the Take It Home podcast, the cleanup edition. Like I said, a lot of the stuff that I got around me and stuff like that. This is like the main area. I call it the studio where I do my interviews, I do promos and stuff like that. And like I said, you see things that like from like wrestling figures, and you also see things from like video games and stuff like that. So this is definitely something I don't want to say I'm passionate. Well, I say passionate about. Yeah, I'm passionate about a lot of this stuff, but I also collect. Like I said, I got like figures that like if I want it, I just got it because I was interested in it. Or like when it comes to like certain things with wrestling, I was interested in. I definitely got it because either I wanted it, and then like I said, it's huge a mess. But even like systems and stuff like that, I got like a lot of uh, the systems and stuff that either I've had like since I was young, and then ones that I've always had since I like wanted to collect. But those are definitely those some things that like I do care about. Um, like I said, trying to make sure everything is good. I should have did a test run, but like I said, I don't remember how I did on Facebook. The Facebook does say I'm live, but it doesn't seem like I am. Doesn't seem like I don't know if anybody is going to comments. But what's going on, y'all? Um, you guys know I talk about wrestling. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, to Take It Home Podcast, and also CPLs for Wrestling. But everything that's going on with me and this old lady of mine, it's still a good wrestling company to watch and to subscribe to. So make sure you guys and gals subscribe to both, and you also get tickets for to Big Business. Big Business is the 20th show of C3's wrestling history. So make sure you get tickets to this event. They are $5 off on Eventbrite. So make sure you get your tickets. It's in Dyer, Indiana, Harold's Park venue once again. Make sure you get your tickets. Also subscribe to C3 Ultimate Wrestling. Our last show, Big Business, its entirety is also on YouTube. So make sure you look at it. Make sure you subscribe to it, and it's all love. All right. So going into it, I've talked about WrestleMania. I've talked about things I liked way more than what I didn't like. Found out today that like the ticket sales is very low for WrestleMania, and I'm not smiling because I'm laughing at the misfortune, but I am like, man, this is a big misfortune because You would have thought that they would have, learned a lesson from the past few years. And this is coming from somebody that wants a lot of wrestling companies to succeed. And if you don't want to exceed from your ignorance, then you have to hold yourself accountable when it comes to certain things. I think, and I've said this before, that WWE's money is already in the bank, and I'm not talking about the PLE. Through sponsorships, through cities bidding for PLEs and stuff like that, they already got their buku money. So sometimes when you already got the money before you even do anything, you feel like you can either do or you can say anything. And I do think that WWE is definitely doing that when it didn't have to. When you look at, when you remember like WrestleMania 37, 38, 39, and 40, you look at all of this stuff and you look at how great wrestling was even on WWE's television, because it was a time where people couldn't stand their pay-per-views and PLEs. But then they got it right, especially during like COVID and stuff like that. They definitely got it right when it came to certain things with storylines and wrestling and stuff. To fast forward to being sold to TKO, and now you got Pat McAfee cracking jokes to people and talking about free ticket sales. I mean, cheaper ticket sales and stuff. Talking about, I talked to Ram, and Ram's giving people 15 or 20% off sales and stuff. Or even in March, not even before Pat McAfee was revealed, like in March when they was doing 316 day for Stone Cold, they was saying tickets are 31.6% off and stuff like that. And there's a joke that I saw today. That was like, I had 2 tickets to WrestleMania. Pat McAfee broke into my car and gave me 2 more free tickets. And it's funny because it's like, why would you go this route of trying to make tickets cheaper and available for people? Why would you have the guy that people are supposed to hate try to do something good? You was better off giving CM Punk that. CM Punk should have did that, and then people would have liked him more and chanted CM Punk. But to sit here and just I don't know what they doing, bro. I don't know what they doing. And the thing is, people are still going to watch, right? I mean, you people may not buy a ticket, but people are definitely going to watch. And I think that's just the thing, definitely to think about. Let me see. I do have it written down somewhere. So, all right, here we go. Let's see. 42. 41, 40, 39, 38. WrestleMania 38, right? WrestleMania 38. WrestleMania 38, night 1 was 77,899. Night 2, 78, 453. 39, 80,497. 81,397. You see, it's a trend that the second night is going to get more people because they put the bigger banger matches, if you want to say it like that, on second night. So some people who don't buy tickets to night 1 will go to night 2 to see the main event, if that makes sense. WrestleMania 40, 72,543. Night 2, 72,755. WrestleMania 41, decline. Now, let me say the highest was 39. Both had over 80,000. But still, bigger decline. Night 2. Now, I do know cities, different areas and locations, they do have, obviously, uh, different capacities of fans and in the crowd and stuff like that. These play factors too. Night 1 of WrestleMania 41, 61,467 and 63,266. Now, they're going back to Las Vegas. Currently, mind you, WrestleMania is next week. They only got for night 1 40,610, and then night 2 is 42,769. So far they basically have half of what night 2 did, and that's kind of crazy. Can they turn it around? Yes. Do I think that the numbers and the ticket sales are going to increase by then? Of course, because some people are waiting for the tickets to be cheaper and stuff. But WWE and TKO, they kind of shot themselves in the foot, and people have already talked about it because they've said that, like, one of the guys I work with, he said that Elimination Chamber tickets were expensive when it was in Chicago, but then they wound up being like $150 for close to the ring and stuff like that, like the day of the show or whatever, because people not gonna buy it. Y'all thought that these people was gonna be so loyal to WWE that they were just gonna go with the increase. Now some have, and shout out to them. I'm not gonna talk bad about them and talk mess or whatever. If you got it, you got it or whatever like that. But at the same time, your core audience ain't got money like that. And it sounds crazy saying it like that, but it's honestly the truth. And you thought that people were just gonna be ride or die, and it's just like nah, because people dying trying to pay for tickets to go see a PLE. Now they're saying, oh well, we're going to try to make cheaper tickets and stuff. I'm like, y'all should have been did that. Y'all should have been did that, and it wasn't a good thing for it to happen. And on top of that, y'all got a PLE that don't seem that stellar to me, in my opinion. And like I said, it's my opinion. So if you don't agree, that's fine. But like I said, it's not that stellar of an event for me to be like, oh, okay, well, maybe I should spend that extra amount of money, because it's just not what it is. I told you I was cleaning. It's just not what it is when it comes to it. The biggest match that people are talking about in WrestleMania, honestly, it's not even a title match. It's not even one of the main events. Everybody talking about Open and Brock. That's it. That's it. That's all everybody talking about. They talking about Open and Brock for the most part. Some people are talking about CM Punk and Roman and all that, but I think most people want to see Brock and Open more than anything else. And the bad part about that is it's going to be free on ESPN. So, your biggest match, because what they try to do is WWE has a thing where they try to tell you what's the best match, what's the biggest match. You shouldn't care about this match more than this match. And the problem is, people are not going to care. See, sometimes people will be like, okay, well, it's bad story, but I do think the match will be good. I do think Roman and CM Punk will be good, but it's so convoluted with everything, with the bloodline, with the brother, with the Usos, now with Pat McAfee and TKO. The Rock could be involved. Don't nobody trying to see that. Ain't nobody trying to see that, man. Ain't nobody trying to see you, Otis. I don't know, man. It's just a lot. But I do think I am going to cut this short, though. I did want to see if everything works on this channel. Let me see. Alright, everything is straight. Did want to see. I do hope you guys and gals have a wonderful night. I think I am going to turn Lafayette in the building. Robert Brown. What's going on, brother? What's going on? What's going on, man? Talking about WrestleMania for a little bit. Talking about like how ticket sales are real low. And also only a few people care about certain matches. And WWE didn't have to do this. And I don't know why they thought that like Pat McAfee was going to save WWE when it technically he definitely not going to do that. I don't think he's the one. The story that they're trying to do, and then having a loose cannon in Randy Orton, trying to say he's the reason why Pat McAfee's the reason why like Randy brought him back because he said that he don't like how wrestling is. Like that's how they had a friendship. It's crazy. Yeah, Triple H is just bad. I don't want to say just bad, but some of his booking tactics work and some of it don't. And like I said, and I said this years ago when Paul took over the reins of it under the TKO banner, everybody's not going to agree with Triple H. And people forget that Triple H learned from Vince. So I'm not going to say that everything that Triple H does that's bad is Vince's fault, because Triple H is his own man. But mind you, a lot of people was rocking with Triple H to run the company when he was running NXT. And a lot of people was like, okay, well, he's running NXT very, very good. Vince needs to let him run WWE because he's doing NXT so good. Now Triple H has the opportunity to do it, and people are like, bro, what are you doing? My guy, what are you doing? This isn't the guy. This isn't who we wanted to run the show. Appreciate it. Sonic is one of my favorite game characters ever. I grew up on Sonic. Um, Honestly, a lot of these were from my kids because they had them. These plushes are like very expensive, the werehog and stuff. So like we just never threw them away. So Knuckles, um, it's a lot. It's a lot of Sonic stuff. Like I said, if it's some Sonic I like, if it's something about Sonic, like that's one thing. I'm definitely rocking with Sonic. As far as these plushes are concerned, I got like Mickey, Tails, Meta Knight, Baby Luigi. Like it's a lot of stuff I gotta clean around here. Like stuff like this, it's like stuff like this is like when I was collecting, like I was on a tangent of collecting stuff, bro. And I'm like, man, I can't believe I spent so much money on this. I'm in my studio. I'm in technically my basement, but I usually do a lot of podcasting and interviews and promo stuff. I do it down here, so that's where I'm at. But like I said, I was organizing, but I also wanted to make sure like this live stuff was like working this site because like I said, I'm no longer using Streamyard. And what happened was I haven't done like a live in this studio like in a while. I've done promos and other stuff. So I was just trying to make sure everything is good and copacetic. So also cleaning at the same time. Like I said, I got a lot of Sonic stuff. Uh, you guys see the Sonic poster, the thing back there. If you look up there, I got my Sega and Nintendo logo with the Sonic and the Mario. Then you can see the Genesis box. You see that Sonic that's on the 32X Sonic CD bundle. That's the one Justified Credit gave me. Shout out to him. Love that guy. Yeah, I got a lot of Sonic stuff. Sonic Mania collectibles. I got a lot of stuff. And like I said, cleaning and trying to find room for it is the most difficult thing right now because I want it to look organized. I don't want to just have like a whole bunch of stuff. Like it's bad enough I'm wiping and like dusting this stuff off, but somebody got to do it, and I guess it's gonna be me. But still, yeah, I'm on Facebook. Everybody tired on Facebook. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of stuff. I got Transformers, Beast Wars. I'm probably gonna do a separate video about this Megatron, Galvatron, however you want to call them. Me and my family went to see the Super Mario movie Galaxy, and they had the popcorn bucket. This is a popcorn bucket. I put some toys in here from the other Super Mario movie because I had no way to put it. I ain't gonna lie, this is pretty good. They did their thing. Now the price is another situation. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, Facebook is definitely on one. I got this. Well, last time you seen one of these? But yeah, I'm definitely trying to clean. But I also wanted to make sure this stuff runs pretty good. Excuse me if I'm not sounding like enthused. I am trying to figure this stuff out, and I thought this was going to be a lot more clear than what it is. But here we are. But I am going to leave now because I do want to clean, and I feel like I need to get this out the way now, or I'll never do it. So shout out to you, Robert Brown. Like I said, this was a test run. I wanted to speak about WrestleMania just for a little bit. When I get used to this more stuff, we'll get into it. But I hope you guys and gals have a wonderful day. This is Chris Classic. Let's take it home.